This is the same setup with a 72 turntable, a 48 rational gear, drive gear, and a 41 prime. Everything is the same. What's different is going to be, up to now we've been having the pen holder perpendicular to the fulcrum. Right now we're just going to rotate it just a tiny bit and then see how that changes the shape. Before we had a well-defined 3-node drawing with a triangle in the center. So let's see what this one does. Usually when you rotate it this way, then it expands the drawing. Rotating it the other way compresses the drawing. This is a way to change the shape of the drawing without changing any of the gears or other setups. You can see it's starting to be a little bit more bulbous. And in the center we seem to have an open spot. But we'll see how it works out when it develops more. I've changed to a .38 tip red pen just to differentiate it from the dark red purple that we were using before. Let's skip 32 seconds just to move things along. That seems to be about it. So this is the drawing when we rotated the pen holder just slightly clockwise, and this is the drawing that we had before when it was perpendicular. So you can see that this area here is open and this solid triangle was formed in the center. So now instead of rotating it this way, the pen holder, we're going to go back to the perpendicular and then go a little bit in the other direction. So we're kind of going counterclockwise. Still the same red pen, .38 tip. Everything else is the same. All the other setups are the same. I really like how the triangle has these wonderful shapes even at the very start. You really could stop here and do other things on top of it, other designs. You can already see how it's compressed versus where we were before. Pen is skipping a little bit. It could use probably some more weight right here, but I'll just let it keep going. Or I could move the pen down a little bit. The jig gives you a good starting point, but sometimes you have to fine-tune it depending on how far out the pen holder is from the fulcrum. We're already starting to get pretty much defined, almost done. It's got a really neat center with a lot of holes in the triangle. Really done, but I was hoping I could go a little bit more and maybe it would fill in some of these places that are open. But it doesn't seem to, so I think that's going to be about it. So that's rotating the pen holder a little bit, tiny bit, counterclockwise. This was when we moved the pen holder clockwise, and this is when it was perpendicular. So you really can't do a whole lot just rotating the pen holder, and that didn't even deal with what happens when you move it in or out. That's all. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.